Yes, villagers. Today we're going to be talking about how to get more out of your 24. If you want to find out if your view is reflected, you are in the right place. If you're new to this channel, welcome to our village. If you're a returning villager, welcome as well. So, let's get into it. Welcome to Garden of the Mind, where we reduce stress, improve our health and fitness, and improve our financial IQ every episode. We all have the same 24 hours, but depending on what it is that you do in your 24 hours makes all the difference in the world. You can seem like the day seems long or the day is short. The best way to get more from your 24 is to collapse time frames. Tip number 1, take advantage of your downtime. If you're watching television, do you realize how many commercials come on while you're watching a show? Those are times that you can look towards doing something progressive to get you closer to your goal. There's a saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Imagine if you broke down a goal that you have into small time frames that you do during the times that you are watching television. For example, you might be able to exercise. You might be able to do 10 sit-ups each time there's a commercial. And if you're watching one of the streaming channels, you might be able to set an alarm on your phone every 10 minutes for you to do some exercise or do something that's going to get you closer to your goal. Tip number 2, plan on being online. They say about 1/3 of our lives we spend waiting. So that might be getting to a destination, that could be waiting on hold, that could be waiting in line, that could be waiting in traffic. Find ways to bring value to those times. So for example, if you are waiting in line, bring a book. Or if you're on hold or on a phone call, do an unpleasant home chore during that time. Find ways to make this time work towards your benefit. Or if you know that you're going to be in traffic, download either an audio book or some sort of educational workshop that's going to help you to develop your skills so by the time you get to that job, get to that meeting, you are far better prepared. Tip number 3, make sure that you take a lunch hour if you are on the clock. Lunch hour is so important for you because 1, it gives a break to the day, gives you a mental break, but you could also use that to your own advantage as well. And you can bring some materials that you need to do in another part of your life to work with you. So if you need to conduct some of the business of home at work, that's the best place to do it. So in the event that you have to pay a bill and there's some sort of dispute and you know that you're going to have to talk to someone for a long time, doing it during your lunch hour is great because you get a break from your normal work activities, but you also push yourself further along in terms of the business at home that needs to be conducted. You could also consider reading the materials that you need in order to start that business. Most of the times we talk about how we are going to start this business, but we don't have a time frame in which to do so. If we do that during our lunch hour, that accumulated time every single day would certainly register somewhere and get us further and closer to us actually starting that business. Tip number 4, create a schedule the night before. Most of the times when we are going through our day, we're spending our day trying to figure out what we're going to do in that day. Imagine if we spent the time figuring out what we were going to do the night before so we can spend the time during the day executing the plan that was created the night before. That gives us more useful time to realize our goals and more time spent doing what we know we need to do as opposed to thinking about it or planning it. So spend 15 minutes the night before writing down exactly what it is that you need to do the next day. That also takes it out of your mind. So now it's no longer on slow burn and taking up energy that's not really doing anything in terms of you achieving your goal, but it also gives you the relaxation that is necessary and helps you to be so much more refreshed. So when you get out there the next day, all of your energy is going towards you actually doing what you know that you need to do. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you want to know when I post, which is Wednesday, click on that notification bell. You get that ding on your phone, and you know that a new video is waiting for you. And remember, thoughts are actions, words have power, and actions have consequences. I'll see you next week. Take care.